Hello my friends, Papa Cheesy here with another quick film review for you.
I ask no favor for my sex. All I ask of our brethren is that they take their feet off our necks.
A documentary about Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, an advocate for gender equality as well as just an overall fascinating person. And frankly, she's a name that should be known by all men and women. So if you have the opportunity to see this movie, please do. So on that note, go see it. But I also have to keep it real with you guys. The movie does have a few flaws, and there are an awful lot of filler segments. The biggest example being there's a scene with Ruth and her granddaughter reading over letters from the past, and that scene literally ends with the granddaughter looking at Ruth and going, "I bet you read these letters all the time." And Ruth goes, "No." Because of course, why would she be spending her time reading these letters? She's got real shit to do. So the scene is just manufactured and fabricated to get more emotional support for your main character, who we already love.
I did see myself as kind of a kindergarten teacher in those days because the judges didn't think sex discrimination existed.
Another mildly annoying thing is there is an abundance of scenes involving these two kind of younger women.
Every time Justice Ginsburg wrote a dissent, the internet would explode.
I came up with a couple slogans. You can't spell truth without Ruth.
We keep cutting back to them over and over again. And admittedly, they just keep repeating themselves. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is great. People really love Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg sure is popular. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a force to be reckoned with. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And it's like, I get it, but like, you don't need to tell me that she's cool. Just show me that she's cool with her actual history. And with that, I come to the best part of the movie. When this movie actually dives into the real-life cases that Ruth fought, either as a judge or way back in the day when she was a lawyer, that's when the movie shines. We hear real-life audio clips, we get interviews from people involved with the cases, and we hear all about how she defended for equal rights for men and women and minorities. Like, if you're gonna make a documentary about how cool somebody is, give me more of that. Show me more cool shit about how, like, what a badass she is on the court with all these men who clearly have no understanding of what it's like to be a woman. And, you know, admittedly, I probably suffer from that myself. I don't truly know what it is to be a woman, so it's kind of fascinating to hear that viewpoint. But sadly, instead of getting more of that awesome stuff, we just get more filler stuff of, wasn't that SNL skit funny? And it's like, I guess.
I surely would not be in this room today without the determined efforts of men and women who kept dreams alive.
Overall, though, a really enjoyable film. I highly recommend seeing it. I don't know if I can recommend paying money to see it in a theater, but if it comes to Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or regular television, give it a shot. Papa Cheesy out.